Hey there everybody, we are over by the air prune boxes as you can see, and I have some light weeding to do, just some general maintenance with different germination times for the various seedlings that we have going. It's important for us to make sure that they have the space for the seeds to germinate and to pop, and that there are not things that are going to prevent that. But there's also this concern in my head about making sure that there is energy being put into the substrate, the soil that's in here, so that those seeds get the signals to germinate. So there's kind of a balancing act, but things like the grasses and the chenopodiums. So these guys, those can come out. I think that there's a value in trying real hard to not necessarily pull up the roots if you can manage it. I generally try to pinch and pluck so that I am not creating additional soil disturbances, because that's just additional ways and avenues for the plants that I don't want, that are generally regarded as slightly more aggressive than the plants that we are trying to grow in here. Last year, when we were doing the chokeberries, the Aronia melanocarpa that were in, I think, that box over there, we had a quick germination on those because they are a little bit quicker. And the cover came in and kind of smothered out the opportunity for the less intended plants to really get a foothold, and I'm hoping that that is the case once they start germinating in these boxes. But until then, there's the work of just slate weeding. So we have rains coming this afternoon, I've heard. So I'm hoping that that will give me a reprieve from any watering that I might have to do. But you can see that the adventitious things are sprouting in here, and it's not so bad. But if they get too crowded, we may have issues with our intended plants growing. One other thing I've noticed over in this box, which is Calycanthus floridus, which is the Carolina allspice, in this corner, every morning, there is this little depression. Sometimes it goes further underneath this seedling here, but there's a toad, and I haven't been able to capture him on camera before he hops away in the mornings, but there's a toad that just kind of nestles in right here. So I think that the moisture and the temperature of this box is good. We obviously have germinations occurring, and I'm sure that they will continue. I can see in here a few more that are getting ready to pop, like that guy right there. And probably another one somewhere in here. There's another. So these guys are coming along. I'm hopeful that the toad is doing good work keeping some of the pests, I guess, at bay in this area. It would be less great if things were to become issues. So I'm grateful for the pest management services that they are providing. I do wish that they would pick one of these other pots though, but I guess they know better than I do about what they want to nestle and hunker down in. We have other boxes that also need to be weeded and things, and a few of the plants that we are planning to take to market will have to be weeded as well. I still haven't filled this last air prune box. You can see all of the empty space in there. What I think I would like to do is fill that once we get a little closer to full market season, because I am just burning through all of my compost and dirt and substrates and things, and I'm looking to use, I guess, some of the unfinished compost, probably from the duck yard, to fill that with. And I think what I'll do is use that box for softwood cuttings, possibly of the Nanking cherries, or if we have a good flush of growth on the New Jersey tea, the Ceanothus americanus, that will be a good test for us. I've done in-ground cuttings before, and I've done them in individual pots. We also have a few that are in group pots. Way over there, I have some cuttings of our basket willows in a pot in a community. So there are a few different avenues, but for now I'm just kind of throwing the weeds that I pull, if not back onto the boxes, then they're going in here. We've also thrown a bit of the mowings in there as well that have gone brown so far, but I think backfilling this with some compost from the duck yard and then sticking softwood cuttings should give us a nice display. And if I'm using almost pure compost with a little bit of mineral earth thrown in, I may be able to move this box well enough to bring it to market for demonstrations, because I think that that kind of outreach of you can grow plants is kind of one of our core philosophies here. So yeah, I think it's coming along. We definitely have more chokeberries coming up in the Physocarpus box, so that's fun. But yeah, we'll see how things go. I do want to make a quick note. I broke my old phone, so there's a whole lot of video footage that I have completely lost. So there are going to be some videos coming up where I wish I had more of the process to show you guys, but I want to be sure that I am showing you the results at least. So I appreciate your patience and your understanding while I try to cobble together snippets of video that I have managed to back up and save, so that we can talk about a few more things like converting lawn to food forest with 2 other techniques, and yeah, biochar sessions, and the duck space. So hope you're looking forward to more updates. I'm going to try to be doing it where I can carry a phone around with me and just kind of pause. This video got a little long, but we're going to aim for a few shorter ones, just kind of a quick update to show you what's rocking, and then we get back to work. So thanks so much for watching. Till next time, happy planting.